African countries have been colonized for centuries by European colonial masters. However, no one thought of the reverse scenario. What if Africa could colonize other countries? When we explain the idea of ancient colonization involving Africans in China, a new and intriguing philosophical perspective emerges. This interpretation stands in contrast to the modern understanding of colonization, which often brings to mind exploitation, oppression, and the extraction of resources for the benefit of the colonizers. Rather than focusing solely on dominance, it is believed that this colonization aimed to enrich China both materially and spiritually, contributing to the advancement of its civilization. It turns out that this intriguing notion finds support in scientific, historical, and archaeological evidence that hints at potential connections between these two regions.
Academics from the University of Texas and their colleagues in China studied 28 population groups in China. The findings, published by the National Academy of Sciences in Washington, supports what has come to be known as the out of Africa theory.
Under the guidance of Professor Jin Li, a distinguished geneticist associated with the National Human Genome Center in Shanghai, this study turned to DNA testing and analysis to explore the roots of the Chinese population. The study extensively examined DNA samples from more than 160 ethnic groups across Eastern Asia, ultimately leading to the conclusion that the majority of gene pools in China can be traced back to Africa. This significant revelation prompted a profound reevaluation of Chinese ancestry. Rather than being descendants of Homo erectus in China, it became clear that Chinese individuals share ancestral connections with Africa. This discovery lends weight to the assertion that Africans were the original inhabitants, with other racial groups emerging as variations over time. This evolutionary process took place after the migration of Africans into Europe and Asia tens of thousands of years ago. Professor Nick Gear's meticulous historical examination, accompanied by archaeological findings from scholars worldwide, has revealed that individuals from southern Africa embarked on a journey from the southwestern region toward the east coast. Approximately 5,000 years in the past, a significant wave of African migration reached Asia. Their substantial contributions proved integral to the establishment and advancement of a functional and cultured Chinese society. Historical records also illuminate the presence of two primary groups of Black people as the earliest inhabitants of Asia: the Black Pygmies and the Punanese. These Pygmies, often recognized as the true Black population, and the Punanese, stemming from the Pygmies, have left a distinct mark in history.